Bart Corbin is a successful dentist with a beautiful wife and 2 young boys at home.
I'm gonna need you to count down from 10 for me.
10, 9.
When he puts his patients under, they trust him like a loving parent.
I love you.
They know he has done this procedure many times before.
I will see you when the sun shines.
Don't worry, you won't feel a thing. Or even remember.
We all know that practice makes perfect, even when it's murder. The night Jen Corbin died, Major Eric Edkin was the first on the scene.
Me and a couple other officers found her on the bed. There was a gun laying on the bed, divorce papers in her lap, and a gunshot went into the side of her head. It did appear to be a suicide.
Jen Corbin's death was a shock to the community, as was her husband's absence at her funeral.
I don't understand why this happened. I don't think any of us do.
After years of conflict behind closed doors, Jen and Bart's marriage was over. Jen had found someone new and was planning to leave Bart.
Thank you for being here.
There was a statement by one of the kids to the neighbors, "Daddy killed Mommy." It changed my gears to, this is a potential homicide.
Actually, Jen and Bart's son didn't see his father kill his mother, and without an eyewitness, it can be very difficult to prove that this was not a suicide.
There's officers all over the country that would have walked in there and said, "Oh, this is a suicide," and just picked up a gun and mishandled everything.
As it would happen 14 years earlier and 136 miles to the south, the death of Dolly Hearn also looked like a suicide.
When they called us and said, "Your daughter has shot herself," I said, "No, she didn't."
That's why Barbara and Carlton Hearn came to Jen Corbin's funeral.
We went to the funeral. We had not ever seen any of her family. We wanted to meet them.
The Hearns wanted to meet Jen's family because they have something in common.
You feel empathy and sympathy.
Something horrible.
We shared this horrifying realization. You don't leave Bart Corbin, you die.